Hey, we is Gang TV.
He started doing it, and he started just putting out albums and putting out songs, just bang, 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 putting them out. And every time he would write one or do one, Ma, you gotta listen to this, listen to this. And I would listen, I'd be like, yeah. But yeah, he came out with a plan. So like right now for me, and although, you know, it's been what, 18 years? It's been 18 years. I understood that plan.
Right.
Although it took me a while, I have to continue to execute that plan.
And that's what's respectable.
Yeah, that's most definitely respectable, and we definitely appreciate whenever you decide to bless us with your presence and enlighten us on a few things about Dre.
Mm-hmm. You being ahead of his state, mm-hmm. You take care of business. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take care
when it comes to this, I'm not playing.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
People think I am, and people test all the time, but what they don't understand is I may not be saying a whole lot, but you won't be able to cross this bridge again.
Right. Straight up.
You when you make those sneaky moves, and when you make those moves that you're stealing, you're taking advantage. And when I say take advantage, you're taking advantage of me, his mother, and his daughter.
Right.
And you don't acknowledge that, or you give us no respect, or no, like, what's his name said? Put some respect on my name.
Right. Birdman.
Put some respect on my name. And when you don't, and when you take his songs, and you take his moves and his styles and stuff, and you redo them, and you think I'm not watching or I don't see, I do. You won't be able to come across this bridge again.
You know what's crazy, right? When I hit Mac Dre's daughter, you know, the vibe she was giving me was that she ain't get her just due either. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? And it's crazy, like, so I guess the question is, who won't be able to cross that bridge again? You know? And that just make me think, man, back to y'all remember back when all this, it was a bunch of controversy going on, and you know, it was a bunch of allegations being thrown out there, right?
Right. You burnt that bridge.
You burnt that bridge.
Yeah.
You burnt that bridge.
And as a mother, your life has been encompassed with Mac Dre. How do you find yourself, Mac Wonder?
That's a good question. Because I ask myself that question all the time.
Right.
Man, that is a good question. So this was a deep interview, to say the least, man. She dropped a whole bunch of gems in the interview, and I ain't gonna lie, you can feel her pain, you can feel her joy, and you can feel her peace, though, at the same time. Like, it's a range of emotions, though, throughout the interview, right? But what stood out to me was how she say, oh, you ain't gonna be able to cross this bridge again, you know what I'm saying? Which leads me to believe that somewhere down the line, man, it was some funny business. You know what I'm saying? If y'all remember, they was the Romper Room gang, this, that, and the third. They was hitting banks and this, that, and the third, right? Dre mama happened to work in the bank, right? Get this. These niggas hit one of the banks that she was working in, right? She say she's still traumatized from them events to this day, right? Which is a trip, because I'm sure Dre ain't sanctioned nothing like that, right? So that was some janky shit. That was janky move number one. You feel me? And nigga, we ain't no super detectives in this, that, and the third, nigga. I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy, man, because the game is thick, part 22, right? So get this, man. She working in the bank. They come hit the bank that she in. I'm sure it ain't sanctioned by Dre. She say when she spoke to Dre about, she sure he ain't know nothing about it, right? So that's what even leads me to believe that it was like some, you know, some weird activity. Now we got Mac Dre mama like saying that, you know, certain people ain't gonna be able to cross that bridge no more. Certain people can't even contact her because the business don't be right. And when she try to talk about the business being right, that's when the conversation get blurry. It's a trip, man. I ain't gonna lie. And with these revelations and this type of insight, a nigga is only gonna be led to speculate a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Not me per se, but the supporters, man. They gonna want to know something, man, because they definitely is kind of like weary about the legacy of Mac Dre and how everything played out, especially with all this shit that keep coming to the surface. You feel me? See, now we at the point where we left to speculate who can't go back over the bridge, who done did bad business, this, that, and the third, when we already got some suspects. You know what I'm saying? It's safe to say, man, that it was some funny business, right? And then we hearing it from the horse's mouth, man. And his mama, man, like I said, you can feel her pain, her joy, and her peace in this shit, but you can tell that she's still like trying to deal with that, you know. And she even mentioned that in the interview. She's still trying to deal with the loss of her son. Hey, man, I want to shout out Zodorosa once again for getting this legendary interview, you know what I'm saying, with hip-hop royalty, because she is royalty for sure. You know what I'm saying? Mac Dre, I ain't gonna lie, man, Mac Dre, the effect, man, if you ain't never seen like a function real, like some of the people that ain't from the Bay, y'all ain't never seen no real Mac Dre function. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, I'm telling you, when the Bay was at the height of its hyphiness and the Bay was just in its, I say it was the best time in the Bay, man. Mac Dre. When Mac Dre had this shit, I feel like that was the best time in the Bay Area, man. During the height of when Mac Dre was doing his shit and everybody was, you know, it was a kumbaya my nigga party, you know what I'm saying? And for to see how that Mac Dre ring off in a function, I'm talking about to be from the Bay and see it though. You know what I'm saying? It was different. Like, it was different, homie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dre's a legend out here, folks. The interview was definitely a legendary interview, man. Like I said, y'all gotta check it out when y'all get a chance. I guess we just left to speculate about who was doing the shady business and this, that, and the third. Really, we don't need to know, but the people want to know because they got some suspects, and if it come to the light that they ain't right, then most of the people gonna kind of like turn their backs on them. So that's why people want to know, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think though. Sky.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho.
Motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass
like a
love.
grader, ho. Don't play me like no shit, cause I never capped a saber, ho.
Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga. Before I explode on one of you bitch ass niggas, nigga.